Imagine hearing a click so loud it could shake your bones. And it's coming from a whale with a head the size of a school bus. Today, we're diving into the strange world of the sperm whale, the ocean's giant deep sea hunter. The ocean is full of weird creatures. Fish that glow in the dark, squid with giant eyes, crabs that look like they pay taxes. But few animals are as mysterious, powerful, and downright unbelievable as the sperm whale. These massive whales are living submarines. They dive deeper than most humans can even imagine, sleep standing upright like floating logs, and communicate with clicks louder than a rock concert next to a jet engine. And somehow, they still look like they forgot where they parked their car. Today, we're exploring 5 mind-blowing facts about sperm whales, from their gigantic heads to their strange sleeping habits. Let's dive in.
Sperm whales are the largest toothed predators on Earth. Adult males can grow over 60 feet long and weigh up to 45 tons. That's heavier than most trucks on the highway. Imagine seeing something the size of a bus suddenly rising beside your boat. Yeah, instant respect. Unlike baleen whales that filter tiny food from the water, sperm whales have massive teeth designed for hunting giant prey. Their teeth can weigh over 2 pounds each. That's not a tooth anymore. That's a medieval weapon. And despite having all those giant teeth, scientists think sperm whales usually swallow prey whole instead of chewing it. Basically, they have a mouthful of giant teeth just for decoration. Nature really said, let's make this animal terrifying, but also kinda lazy. Their favorite meal? Giant squid. Yes, the legendary deep sea monsters from sailor stories are real, and sperm whales hunt them regularly. In fact, many sperm whales carry scars from battles with giant squid tentacles. So somewhere deep in the ocean, there are underwater fights happening that look like a science fiction movie, and humans barely ever see them.
Now, let's talk about the most ridiculous part of the sperm whale, its head. A sperm whale's head can make up about 1/3 of its entire body length. That means if a sperm whale were parked in your driveway, the head alone would probably block your neighbor's mailbox. Inside that gigantic head is a huge organ filled with waxy oil called spermaceti. For centuries, humans hunted sperm whales because this oil was used in lamps, candles, and cosmetics. Imagine being hunted because your forehead was useful. That's rough. Scientists still debate exactly why sperm whales evolved this strange organ. Some believe it helps focus sound for echolocation. Others think it helps with buoyancy while diving. Either way, it basically turns the whale into a giant living sonar machine. And then there's the brain. Sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal on Earth. It can weigh around 17 pounds. For comparison, the average human brain weighs about 3 pounds. So technically, sperm whales are carrying around a mega brain the size of a bowling ball. Now, before anyone says, so whales must be smarter than humans. Remember, having a bigger brain doesn't automatically mean higher intelligence. If that were true, my uncle with the giant forehead would be solving quantum physics. Still, sperm whales are highly intelligent animals. They live in close family groups, communicate using patterns of clicks called codas, and even show signs of social learning and cooperation. Some scientists believe different whale groups may even have unique dialects. That means whales might actually have regional accents. Imagine swimming through the Pacific hearing, "Y'all got squid down there."
Now, here's where sperm whales become truly unbelievable. These animals are among the deepest diving mammals on Earth. They can dive more than 7,000 feet deep. That's over a mile underwater. At those depths, sunlight completely disappears. The ocean becomes freezing cold and pitch black. It's basically outer space, but wetter. And sperm whales can stay down there for over an hour. Humans need complicated submarines and advanced equipment to survive those depths. Sperm whales just take a deep breath and go, see you later. Scientists think they hunt giant squid in these dark waters using echolocation. Since they can't rely on vision in the darkness, they produce powerful clicks and listen for echoes bouncing off prey. It's like underwater sonar, except louder, way louder.
And somehow they avoid getting crushed by the intense pressure of the deep ocean. The pressure down there is enormous, enough to destroy many human-made objects. Meanwhile, the sperm whale is casually swimming around looking for squid like it's grocery shopping. Nature built these whales like biological tanks.
Now, let's talk about sound. Sperm whales produce some of the loudest sounds made by any animal on Earth. Their clicks can reach over 200 decibels. That's louder than a jet engine. Scientists believe these clicks help whales navigate, communicate, and hunt prey in total darkness. Imagine being a squid in the deep sea. Everything is calm. Everything is dark. And before you know it, a 45-ton whale appears from the darkness like an underwater horror movie. No thanks. Researchers think these powerful clicks may even temporarily stun prey, so sperm whales might literally weaponize sound, which sounds like something a comic book villain would do. And despite sounding terrifying, sperm whale communication is surprisingly complex. Families use distinct clicking patterns to stay connected. Mothers and calves communicate constantly. In fact, sperm whale societies are often led by females who care for young together in groups. Meanwhile, adult males usually roam alone or in small bachelor groups. Basically, the females run organized communities, and the males wander around the ocean like confused dads at a hardware store. And finally, possibly the weirdest sperm whale behavior ever discovered. They sleep vertically. Yes, straight up and down. Scientists discovered groups of sperm whales floating motionless near the surface while standing upright in the water. It looks less like sleeping and more like the whales suddenly froze during a system update. Researchers believe they enter short periods of deep sleep, lasting around 10 to 15 minutes, and during this time, they remain incredibly still. Imagine sailing through the ocean at night and suddenly spotting several giant whale heads sticking out vertically from the water. I would immediately assume the sea is haunted. This behavior is still not fully understood, which makes sperm whales even more mysterious, because apparently being enormous deep-diving squid hunters wasn't weird enough already.
Sperm whales are truly some of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. They're the largest toothed predators ever known. They carry the biggest brains in the animal kingdom. They dive into the crushing darkness of the deep ocean. They create sounds powerful enough to shake the sea. And somehow, they sleep standing upright like giant floating potatoes. The ocean still holds countless mysteries, and sperm whales remind us just how little we truly know about the world beneath the waves. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of sperm whales, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unbelievable wildlife stories. And tell me in the comments, which sperm whale fact shocked you the most? Because honestly, vertical sleeping whales are going to haunt my dreams tonight. Thanks for watching, and remember, the ocean is far stranger than science fiction.